Well, it looks like by the clock we only have about 3 minutes left. We're going to make a 6-minute segment on this sucker here and really
so glad you said that. Yes,
yeah, because I think
too.
I want to spend a little bit of time here, and I'm going to get the producers yelling at me, our senior producers yelling at us to push this time and all that kind of stuff. But I want this to happen because you know what? I'm really impressed with this. Janet, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we're going to be watching a trailer for Throwing Stars. It was a film that was shot in Jacksonville and produced in Florida, and we're going to roll to the trailer now.
So that's it. I'm finished. Congratulations, Bobby. You're the big winner in the worst thing that can happen to you in your life contest, huh?
Rebecca and me haven't had sex.
What'd you do this time?
It's complicated. How do you open this thing?
Brother, I love you, but you make cereal complicated.
He's definitely dead.
I think it's a monkey. Why do you stop a monkey from giving a dead guy a hand job?
Wait, I know this one.
Let me out of the car! I don't...
I'm a hard act to follow, I'm hard as rock. I'm a little hard to handle, some might say. It's hard to get by.
How could this not get in there?
Why did you vomit on my road? Getting harder every day. Hard times, moving down the line. Hard and fast and rolling down the track. I'm hard on your heels, hard not to crack.
What a funny trailer.
Any movie that's got a monkey in it, you got to laugh at. I'm telling you, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
any movie that has Jason London in it is exciting to me.
It's a buddy comedy film, I'm guessing. Hey, guys, hello.
Warren and Brenda, are you there?
Hello.
Are we there, Warren, Brenda?
Oh, we see
are.
them right there, and we
Warren.
see Todd too. How did you guys get? Well, first of all, tell us about Throwing Stars, and then I want to ask you how you got those big actors in your film.
Well, Throwing Stars was a project that came to us in Jacksonville, Florida, from producer-director Todd Bro, and the writer, Ryan Steckloff, was actually from Jacksonville, so it was set here, and Todd really wanted to shoot the film in its native setting, and it was basically Brenda's and my job to convince him that it would economically be a smart choice, and after running the numbers between shooting in Los Angeles and Jacksonville, he was going to save about $500,000 by basically coming on board and bringing Brenda and I on board as co-producers and making it happen in Jacksonville.
Oh, that's incredible. You know, I got to tell you, I watched the some extra scenes and stuff like that on the web from the film, and it really, I mean, it is absolutely, to be honest with you, and I don't know if you're going to take this as an insult, but it's mainstream quality. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's no, please don't. Yeah, it's not like
dark,
this obscure,
right.
dark weirdness. While there are dark moments in the movie, it seems like, you know, as you're building characters and all that kind of stuff, it's truly funny. The parts that you know that you can get in the trailer and the little extra scene that's in there, truly funny. The acting is wonderful, and the direction is superb.
Oh, well, thanks, Rob. That means
Yeah,
a lot
we're really-
Todd. Go ahead, Brenda.
We're really glad that you enjoyed it.
Well, how did you guys get such big name stars? I mean, on this film, and there was many of them. It wasn't just like one headliner. You had tons of them.
Well, we had a great casting director by the name of Beverly Holloway, who was based out of Los Angeles, who really helped us secure Wayne Knight, for example. But the Todd Bro, his very good friend, is one of the associate producers on the film, is a woman by the name of Allie Hillis, and she happens to be very good friends with Scott Grimes, and put the script in his hands, and then he in turn passed it along to Scott Michael Campbell and Jason London. They're, you know, friends. It's not so big of a world, so small time knew each other, and just kind of passed it around, and they all jumped on board at around the same time, and we're really gung-ho about making it happen.
You know, we have some questions.
Ultimately, it really affected the camaraderie on screen too, because they had such a great chemistry off screen, and knowing each other as friends that it's sometimes it doesn't happen, but in this case it really did, where it translated onto screen, and you could tell that bond between all the actors really helped kind of define and move their relationships forward on screen.
You know, we want to ask you questions about the awards that you won and some of the reviews that you've gotten. But before we get to that, what we'd like to know is like how many days did it take to shoot it? Did you have a budget? Did you go over budget? I mean, the interesting questions.
Not enough, and yes.
Yeah, well, we basically we shot the film in 21 days.
Wow.
In the middle of the night in North Florida in the summer.
Oh.
So we were fighting. We were fighting.
Oh.
What I think 7 or 8 hours of darkness a
Right.
night we had to work with in 21 days. We had a very tight budget. We went over budget. I think we ended up spending in Florida a little over $600,000. And we went over budget by $6,000 in Jacksonville.
Not bad at all.
I got to tell you, though, that's
1%,
slick work,
That's
Brenda.
not too bad at all. It was really upsetting because we were trying so hard to come in like a couple $100 under, but not much you can do when you're working with so little money and
a monkey.
It's indie filmmaking.
The damn
and the
monkey.
Because of that monkey, you went over budget by $6,000. Kidding.
Well, I think the monkey was half the budget, right, Brenda?
The monkey was half the budget. Who want the monkey?
Definitely cost us a lot of money and time.
The monkey wranglers, they're expensive too, from what I understand. But yeah, nothing worse than this mosquitoes the size of seagulls attacking you all night long during the summer shooting it. You know. Tell us about the audience award at Cinevegas. That's huge. That doesn't happen all the time for most people, right?
No, it's actually a great place to win an audience award too, because we had films like Ocean 13 opening out there, and there's a lot of hubbub, and it's a high-profile festival, which creates a lot of attention. And for us to go in there and to win the audience award really kind of said a lot about the makeup of the film and the audience that the film ultimately will have out there for a distributor, which is great.
You know, if I wanted to see it here in Tampa, where can I see Throwing Stars?
Can't yet.
Or when?
Currently, we're still in negotiation with distributors, but the director Todd Bro was actually in New York this past week and has been talking to a distributor who is interested in putting it out for a theatrical release. So hopefully it will make it to Tampa. At least in your little, cinema art houses there.
Right.
You're kind of, you got to be, guys got to be excited and sort of bubbling up with joy the fact that the first discussions aren't direct to DVD, that they're actually going to the theater release, you know?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the ideal goal for us would have it get some kind of distribution and theatrical market first, and then reach into the ancillary markets of foreign sales, and then
DVD,
the DVD platform and Netflix and everything thereafter. But it would ultimately, for us, if we can get that first initial theatrical release, it'll set the tone for the rest of the distributions, which is why it's so pivotal to really try and secure that theatrical release.
I got to tell you, it's one of the best films that I actually want to get my hands of a DVD
Me too.
and watch it, because it's a story. It's the stuff that I like to watch. I love that obscurity. I love the
that slapstick comedy
relationships and the reality of it all, the relationships, the fun. It's great. I can't say enough. It's wonderful, guys.
And I'm looking at your pictures. You both look quite young. So this is a huge. Well, it's a huge feat for you guys to accomplish. So congratulations
Quite
to you
young.
on that. They did.
Jan,
look
it's so
quite young.
nice.
So much.
At least they looked in their pictures. Give us some information on TigerLily Media and how people can get in contact with you.
Sure, Brenda, take it away.
Well, we are a Jacksonville-based post and production company. We do full-service projects from concept to completion, and you can learn more about us by visiting us on the web at www.tigerlilymedia.com.
Thank you both very much. We can't wait. Let us know when it comes out to DVD.
Thanks, Rob.
Absolutely.
We'll
Thank
get you
you
a
so
copy.
much for having us.
Yeah, mail us a copy of it. I'm sure there's a director's cut around somewhere, right?
I'd love to
No
see it.
laughing, Brenda. I don't want to hear it, Brenda.
Thank you both. Congratulations. Let us know when your next flick is coming out. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Great.